So, just, finished looking over the last video, and I realized there's, like, a lot that I forgot to cover that I really should cover, because there's, like, a lot more thoughts, and I was looking back at all of the other things that were revealed, I'm like, oh, right, I did want to talk about that if I did this. Anyway, Metroid Prime Remake, this is basically like, I'll have to figure out how to edit that out. Anyway, not Skyward Sword. Why did I say Skyward Sword? Return to Dreamland. Sorry, I'm a little frazzled because I'm like, oh my god. Anyway, Return to Dreamland, Metroid Prime, both games I never got to play, really wanted to play, and I'm really happy they're being re-released. I'm really excited to play it. I never really got into Metroid, again, like with Xenoblade and Fire Emblem, I never really got into it, but for a different reason, I just couldn't figure out how to progress. I played a bit of Return to Samus, didn't get far, and I played a pretty good amount of the second game, Super Metroid. No, that's the third game, actually. Second game was the Game Boy one. But, yeah, really happy to see it. Maybe it'll finally get me to, like, get into the series. And, yeah, so, Metroid. Also, this soccer game, I forget what it was called, but the soccer game, I really love the characters of that game. They look really fun, and that's really all I can say about it. It's just a soccer game, but I love the character designs a lot. Trying to think of other things. Happened. Hold on, I'm just gonna. Next thing, Disney Illusion Island. I really like how the game looks. I feel like it looks really cute. It looks like the more recent Mickey Mouse cartoons, God, that's loud. Which I really dig. Hold on, I need to turn down the volume a bit, because that's loud as heck. I really dig the look of it. It looks so, like, charming, and I really like that it's, like, a 4-player sort of, like, platformer game where you play as, like, Mickey, Goofy, Donald, and was it Minnie? I forget. Anyway, yeah, I really like that, and, I keep losing my train of thought. I'm trying to think of so many things. That's pretty much my thoughts on that. And, I have to pause again and check what the list of... So, Professor Layton, I've heard of it. It looks really cool, and I'm really excited to finally get to experience it. Yeah, I really like this whole art style of Professor Layton, and it seems like a really charming game, so to finally be able to play it will be really fun, I think. Yoshi's Island, kart track in Mario Kart 8's DLC. You know, I wasn't a fan of how much, like, they sort of, compromised the visuals of the DLC tracks, which I guess they kind of had to do, like, that's a lot of tracks, but in this case, I kind of feel like it's justified. Like, it looks so good with, like, the simpler design with the Yoshi's Island track, and I feel like it really pulled it off, surprisingly. So yeah, that's my opinion on that. Advance Wars. Let me check the other games. Oh. Okay, I'm kidding. I know Advance Wars is a really cool series, and I'm glad that fans of it are getting Advance Wars again. That just never really appealed to me. But I'm happy that people are getting it. So I figure since there's, like, a lot of time left, I might as well just talk about the two other games. The Samba del... Hold on a second, I am so sorry. Samba de Amigo Party Central. Okay, I got it right. Yeah, it looks like it's a fun game, it looks like it, but it really just makes me want to see, like, Rhythm Heaven on the Switch, because that's something that's sort of been on my wish list for a while for Nintendo to release, and seeing, like, another rhythm game, it's cool, but it just makes me wonder what could have been. Like, I really want a Rhythm Heaven game on the Switch. It's a series I never tried, but always really liked it. Just watching the videos. So yeah, I'm really hoping that that ends up being a thing on Switch. And, Bayonetta prequel. Never got into Bayonetta. There's a lot of series I never got into that I'd like to. But, yeah, I was really surprised to see that was a prequel to Bayonetta. I thought it was just, like... I thought it was all coincidence, because it does not look like a Bayonetta game. But, like, I'm saying like a lot, God. I'm happy to see that, like, the series is taking some new directions, and it's, well, not new directions, it's a spin-off game, of course, but I'm glad to see that they're going for a whole new, like, style with the spin-off game, and I think it adds a lot of charm, and makes it really stand out from the original games, and I feel like if they had just done, like, a prequel that was in the style of Bayonetta, except Bayonetta is a little person, I think that wouldn't have as much impact as something like this, that's sort of like in a storybook style. It also reminded me of, I forget what it reminded me of, I'm trying to think what it reminded me of, yeah, I don't remember, I got nothing, but, yeah, that was pretty much all the things in the Nintendo Direct that I forgot to mention. Yeah, it was a really solid Direct, and I feel like I didn't get a chance to say that. I liked pretty much all the things that were revealed, and, yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. Thanks for, being patient with me saying, like, a lot, and thank you for, sticking around, and for this other video. Just thank you if you watched both a lot. I really appreciate that you care enough about my stupid ramblings to stay and watch. That's pretty much all of that I had to say about it. Thank you. Goodbye.